Yo, these guys gotta lock in. They're gonna get shit on tomorrow. They're just out here playing ping pong. 10 o'clock, go to
It's
sleep.
not letting me join the block, yay.
Oh, you know the guy said that we reported and then got banned and should have been banned and all that?
Yeah. You got
Were you
points back
playing
from
with
that?
us? No, I didn't. But I got confirmation that guy got banned. We won because he got kicked.
Okay,
Ah,
goodbye.
shit.
I'm going to go play
Where are you going?
Warzone.
When are we gonna play Warzone?
Just let me know when done with thing if want to play Warzone or ranked again.
Alright.
Alright.
Probably be on the horror. I mean, the war.
Okay.
Okay. Good friend of mine. I gotta add Growler real quick. Hey, okay.
I can't see what team I wanted to switch to the Cardcaster.
Very too many. Yeah, it's broke. Boo! Not friend of people, this person. I gotta change your name to Growler's name.
Which team are you having Reflect on? Or Growler?
Team 1.
Growler for game 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't need to piss with it, you don't have to.
No,
You
I'll
could
just
use
change the
mine.
names. I'm not changing the colors.
Yeah. Welcome to Battle Bay! Ha ha ha! Sure, go live. Fuck it. Let me know when ready. Ouch.
Alright, I'm ready whenever. I'll move to Cardcaster. I've been disconnected from the lobby. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. Remember that day I sent you the, like... What was it? Should we go to the chat, by the way? That reflects in? And then just switch back when we start?
We can.
Okay.
You. Oof. Well, Growler was kind of shit in the bed the other day, so. Yeah. I'm very. Yeah, base won't be able to come in. He sacrificed himself. Thanks. And with how the other two were playing, we're not sure how they're gonna, which one's gonna of them's gonna do it. And so it sticks. But the only thing about them is that I don't think they're the types to really make play calls. So I feel like Mark and Breach will have the advantage in that aspect. That's exactly what happened to me earlier on P1. No, I slid, and then like that those stairs like boosted me, so it just like made me super boost over the map. Yeah. I gotta see what's going on. There's Growler. A lot of stunts. Growler's waiting. Follow the boy. Already. Yeah, Reflex got 1100 damage for 7 kills. That's crazy. Marsh just converting. Reflect had 1100 damage on you, but you were actually converting your damage to kills, like more efficient. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 904. Yeah. Alrighty.
Are you ready to rumble? Can't hold it. Alright, well.
We now have a match between Growler and Reflectory. Let's get this on.
I don't like we're ready.
Who knows? We're just waiting on Reflectory.
So like, hear me out. After kills,
Mm-hmm.
I have two different. I don't know if you watched the thing from last week, but I have two different. I have a character box for the bottom right corner
Mm-hmm.
for these, so I have to switch it. So at those points, I'll probably not talk too much. Not that it like takes insane focus or anything. It's just like
Yeah, gotcha.
sometimes I forget to do either thing. So I'm gonna try to. Since you're here, I might as well try to actually focus on it.
Yeah.
Get
So do
it
you want me
done.
to focus more on the commentary, or do you want me to just
Oh,
do
we'll
work
do
for
it the
yourself?
same.
Yeah. Get you.
I'll just let you know if I consistently go quiet. That's why. I of the RTGER.
I had to. I keep on forgetting how Reflectory spells it. His. I don't know. I wasn't sure if he did ER or
Yeah.
OR. Oh man.
Little did we know, Fleck was going to get milk and would not return. Oh my goodness. How much of an advantage do you think it is coming down as to sitting there? Like, at least going forward. Like,
What do you
say
mean?
Growler's down here for 2 weeks.
It
But,
depends on the
like, because
player.
we're still playing in, like, the comp, do you think you'd be able to keep up?
Uh, it depends. Like, I feel like as long as you're watching it, at least, I think they still have a chance.
Yeah.
But and it might be able to give them a little insight as to how to come in and prep, so to speak. So it could work heavily in their favor, or it could work against them. But knowing, I know how I would do it. I feel like, especially like with it being mainly S and Ds from here on out, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like I would literally like pick up on players' habits and what they typically do. So response is a little bit more mixy, but I feel like the S and D's more straight up as far as like tendencies go.
Feel old.
Oh, I feel that, man. I'm becoming one of the older Call of Duty players, especially in our group.
At least you're not older than Growler.
He's got me beat by a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Because ain't he 26? I think he's in his mid 20s. I know Breach is.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I think Breach and I are like neck and neck in terms of age.
You're both old.
Yeah, I think we were both born in January of
We
2000.
gotta start getting back into gunfight. I wanna do a gunfight tournament.
We can do that once we get this all done.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the problem is, honestly, I don't wanna go right in. Like, I wanna play an throwback next time we do this off season.
It's just what map,
But like,
what game,
we're
really.
but that's the thing. Like, how do you get a game for that 12 people? Like everyone's got outside of like, I don't know, Cold War, probably.
I know everybody's. Well, I don't
I'm
know that
probably
they also have
not. I
Cold
got
War for
a few new
PC.
people, and I'll probably try to get a few more new people. I really only want
It
like repeats of people who want to like
keep
get
on.
redemption. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I don't. I probably won't be in it. Well, what's up, Mackenzie?
I'll
No, she
keep
can hear me.
on, but I'll keep on because I can at least make up numbers, and I actually do like this.
Yeah, I mean I like it. I just honestly, it's kind of hard to do both.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Who you got, Mackenzie? I know I'm delayed, so you get to that question in your timeline.
Let's see
I'm gonna start with
here.
Growler, and then we'll go from there.
I
We
think
got good
does he have the
old
Surge skin
Reflect.
on?
Yeah, Reflect does.
Okay, Reflect does. Okay.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go.
Who do you think has this one, or has the advantage on this one?
Honestly, I like Reflect on this map. Honestly, what are
He's
we
got the
doing? We're in
GPR.
Oh,
Oh,
and he loses
Reflect
it.
got him.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Hear me out. Trolling.
Reflects inside the hot tub. With Growler
I like
lead it. No, he doesn't, but
Whoa,
he has
whoa,
an
whoa.
advantage in that gunfight.
Kenzie picks Growler. There we go.
Yeah, but he doesn't read the spawn.
Yeah, this is dirty. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Especially to have it with an AR.
Is the GPR allowed or?
It is allowed. It's not a GH
Oh,
weapon.
okay. There you go.
Pros just prefer the Amos.
Ooh, okay. Might get ugly.
It depends. I feel like Reflex is a slow starter in these.
Yeah, that is true.
And he's not reading this situation.
Yeah, but playing it well. I don't need that.
Yeah. Growler gets it.
Wow. 4 streak.
He's trying to get lost and that's the thing. Reflex is a very like straight
Oh,
up
good win.
player in terms of his play style. And he's very like pre-aimy. He doesn't really use a lot of movement.
Yeah, and it
So
could be
it's-
worse at this point, honestly. So
Yeah, it looks like
kinda
Reflex got the last of this
kept
scrap
it.
time tied up.
I would say, yeah, maybe not tied, but it's about as close, especially with the early struggle there.
Growler might not read. Reflect against me was kept on just pushing across catwalk and getting into the other side of the spawn.
Yeah, he's
Looks like that's
probably
what he's
gonna
gonna
do that.
do
Yeah.
again.
It's a good play.
Yeah.
Also in these
Mhm.
1v1s.
Yeah, but looks like
Take away
Growler's
from
set up.
Oh, good
He
win.
read the timing, but Reflect just manages to get him.
Gunned.
GPR.
This is gonna get interesting.
He doesn't
Gotta
know
read
that
that.
Growler got across and he snaps
Good
there
read.
anyways. Wow.
And that's a lead change. Ooh, that's an insane
I
challenge.
would.
Oh, see, Reflect also got a cruise missile.
Yeah, but does
I don't
he?
know how the use of those are, but
You know, 1v1 is
oh, that was
probably not
bad
going to
timing.
happen just because of spawns and shit.
That is probably true, but
I wouldn't bother using it, especially since like you don't have teammates to be able to play
good
off
lead
of it.
change.
Growler knows where he's coming from. Reflect knows where
Yeah, but
Growler's at.
this is
This
interesting.
should be an easy read. What is Reflect
I don't
doing?
know. This is an odd
He's trying
play.
to. He's trying to
Gonna
play.
mess him up. And he does
Yeah,
it.
he's trying to keep Growler guessing. Which I can man.
Wow.
Growler's gonna hit bedroom, top bedroom.
I don't think he's reading that. Oh.
Yeah, but Reflect.
Oh! That was dirty. Growler kind of on the struggle bus, 5 and 8 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Reflect just a kind of slow starter, seems like.
Yeah.
But it's not like out of hand for for Growler right now either.
Especially if Growler can do the same thing he did in the previous B1, and once again, Reflex wins the opening battle going into B1.
See if he can get more time on this though.
And
Kinda struggled
seems
that
like he
last time.
might, but I would just keep the shoulder.
Oh,
Get him. Yeah.
hit him with that chow. So far, a good lead. Plus 50 points right now. Not reading the spawn.
Keeping himself a little too exposed. And
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to read these spawns, 1v1s.
yeah. He's probably guessing that.
Oh!
It's probably because he moved towards bedroom when he spawned up. So it made Growler spawn towards B2. So, yeah, Reflex spawns B4 right there. But Reflect is coming from the top.
From the top rope.
And
Getting a scrap. That's good scrap. Especially when you spawn them out. I would just get this initial, but
I think Reflect's going to hit elevator. Reflect's going to hit on. Growler
yeah, that's
reads this
kind of too
perfectly.
readable. Yeah. I would have just got... I think that any time's good time on these 1v1s, in my opinion.
Especially on B2.
Yeah.
But
But
Reflect
it doesn't
manages to
seem
get
to
him.
matter, yeah.
You can at least get 10 to 15 just on this.
Maybe not ratty enough. You know, I know a lot of people don't... You know, nobody plays the same, but
He's Growler might hit
A lot of-
steps. You know, he's going to
I
elevator.
think a lot of the advantage in P1... Oh, surprised he didn't read
Ooh.
that corner. No, a lot of the advantage in a 1v1 really is playing the corners, especially in a P2 hill. where you can kind of just camp.
Yeah.
Here we go. Looks like
Pretty
Growler's
much,
hitting.
pretty much frustrated everything just from that point. Ooh. Growler sees the shadow. Doesn't flick in time.
Reflect wins it. That was a good win. Flex starting to run away with this yet again, but
Yep.
oh, that's gonna be a good time. See if he does his part, looked off, and gunfight. Not gonna win it. So Growler needed that break though. So
I think Growler's gonna have to hold the rest of this to have a chance.
yeah, I think you can.
But he doesn't.
He's not really gonna this push.
But
Oh,
he snaps on him.
yeah, that was good shots.
And he's reading the
He's
spawn
reading the
too,
spawn.
but
Oh,
never mind. He
he's
just instantly puts him down. Looks like manages to get him. Another 1 or 2 more bullets, but would have managed to get reflected there.
Good win.
That's the thing. Reflect's really good with like certain gunfights.
Oh, that's a poor spawn. I don't know if I
Yeah.
like that spawn.
That's because of
Hill
the timing
pop.
of the hill pops. He's
Yeah,
not gonna like that.
it's what it is.
I was reading exactly what.
Don't know if I
Reflect's
like
doing
that
right
push.
there. I wouldn't at least have shouldered it. You know he's probably going to
Well, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna get
shadow
this.
shows where he's gonna be at, and Gallagher just
Oh
refire it.
boy, I think we're seeing a lead switch here. Like kind of fumbling it a little bit.
Yeah, but Growler's gonna push this. Tries to finesse, but doesn't really predict the Growler's
Lead
gonna
change.
cop up.
And it's pretty much an even game going on P1. It's a huge P1.
Yeah, and
Flag
once again,
finally wins a
Reflect just
gunfight.
wins the P1 exchange.
Yeah. It's
That's
what he
3 for
needed
3
though.
for him. And he doesn't read this top back push.
Ah, I think he reads it now. Oh, what was
That
that
really got him.
engagement? I just don't know what he was doing. He saw him fly over.
Ooh, Reflex going top back here. I like this play.
Yeah, that's a good play. Wow, this is about as close as it gets, honestly.
Yeah, but this is a good opportunity for Reflex to really get a lead going into the
Oh! That was not great. I understand the push there. I'm honestly fine with it. It just
I
kind
go
of didn't
out
work
right
out.
here. Yeah,
Okay then.
gets it just in time.
Yeah, this is looking bad. We're gonna end on
Reflex
another
spawns
P2.
out.
Yeah.
It could go into P3. Just because of the timing.
Good wins.
This is a
Wow, this is so
Reflect
close.
could win it here, but it's unlikely. He's likely going to head into a P4 unless a Growler
I
can
like
break
this read. Okay,
P3. My bad. But yeah,
it's getting so close.
Growler's probably going to. If he wins this gunfight, the
Not gonna
timing
happen
could
though.
not have been any worse for him.
Yeah, that was terrible. But that
Reflect
said,
should end around 240 on this point by the time Growler gets in.
Growler wants to scrap. Oh,
And
not gonna get it.
Growler.
That's a good win.
Growler's going to have to play perfect.
I just
from here on out.
rotate.
I get it though.
Puts it at a 5-second lead. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Reflect wins
gets
it. That might be it.
That is it.
Is that it?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't overchild.
Yeah. Holy. Reflectory, the Battle Bay Demon. Undefeated so far. 2 wins on the board, and he stays alive. Growler going home. Top 7. Nobody saw that. Tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's a snap.
Good job out of Reflect, though.
That I was talking about. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah,
Tough week for Growler.
3,000 damage for each of them. It's just
Wow.
that Reflectory could convert the damage more than Growler did.
Yeah, Flick was doing a really good job. There you have it.
If Reflectory didn't go in that run, he would have lost it. Which is insane to say.
Diabolical week. Alright, we got switch. So. Actually,
Head to the Discord call. Even though y'all aren't gonna be here. The call. Wow. Own it! I I caught that too. Diving over, just like. I also caught the very first, like the second gunfight on that P1 that Growler like managed to kill you like laying down while you were in the hot tub, and then Growler threw that stun like as soon as like right after like just throw it right off the fucking map. It's just like I'm like God, I'm like Jesus Christ. Hmm